Wow, a stunner of a move for the Indianapolis Colts as they release their kicker, Matt Gay. They release Matt Gay here after just 2 seasons with the Indianapolis Colts. They signed him originally to a huge deal in that 2023 offseason, one of their biggest moves and biggest swings they've made in a long time. Gay went 64 of 78 on field goals during his time with Indianapolis. So for me, guys, this is definitely a move that is surprising. Not in the fact that I believe that Matt Gay deserved to be on this roster, but I think the biggest thing for me is just the fact that the Indianapolis Colts are going to be willing to take almost $4 million in dead cap in regards to releasing Matt Gay and not really getting a ton of cap space in the process. So definitely a little bit surprising considering the big contract they handed him a couple seasons ago. And typically for me, it's been Chris Ballard has typically been pretty bullish on the guys that he's brought in, especially the guys that he's paid. I mean, we even saw him earlier this offseason talking about a guy like Samson Ebukam. Now, again, granted, Ebukam's injury was less performance based, more injury based. That's kind of the big concern there. But yeah, when it comes to Matt Gay, he was obviously incredible in his time with the Rams, and then when he came to Indianapolis, he really started out hot with the Colts, but then really down the stretch, it felt like he really struggled. He had some injuries that he dealt with, and the big thing for Matt Gay last year and kind of at the end of 2023 wasn't necessarily the 20, 30, 40 yards. It was the 50 plus yards. Matt Gay was not good in that department at all. In fact, when you look at it, between the last 2 years for Matt Gay with the Indianapolis Colts, he was not very good at all from the 50-plus mark. In 2023, he was 8 of 13 from that department. And then in 2024, it got a lot worse. He was only 3 of 9 in that department. So definitely not great from Matt Gay at all in regards to that. So that was the biggest thing. That's been the biggest thing. And again, when you're signing a kicker to that big of a deal, it's going to, you expect him to make those field goals. Again, I know 50 yards aren't a given anywhere, but you expect him to make those sorts of things for that kind of money. So, yeah, guys, definitely a little bit surprising, but I guess Spencer Schrader time is here. Let me know your thoughts. That'll do it for this one. Thanks, guys, and go Colts.